Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to the Losers Club. Look, the sign is back in the background. If you can see it, it says the Losers Club, lifting ourselves, sharing experiences. Multiple experiences this time. Hang on. Just move the camera slightly. No, you can't see me, dear. I'm all out of shot. There you go. There we go. There we go. Perfect. And reducing shame. So we've got the correct spelling. That does mean the other merch that I ordered, look at me, merch. The other stuff I ordered has arrived. So we've got some mugs and also a new satchel thing. Because I don't know whether you've seen it. I carry this now. Hang on. Oh.
Do you want me to get another mug out?
This one there. No, it's fine. This goes with me everywhere to group because it's my little canvas satchel. Look, Rufus, we match. We match our t-shirts. Look.
Going to do your weighing.
Yeah, when I go to
weighing club.
This is my little bag that goes with me. It's currently got my. Hang on, I'll show you what it's got in it. It's got my Filofax in it, where I take all my notes from what the consultant says. And normally I have Rufus's book, my book, my change little purse thing, and look at all the dog hairs in there. Bloody hell. It also is really good for attracting dog hairs. So there you go, if you've got 3 dogs.
But if you've got dogs that have got dark hair, then...
I wasn't expecting to see that then. So we've got a version of these that we're going to make available as well on that there eBay thing eventually, because people wanted to know how they could support us, and we don't have, what's it called?
So I'm allowed to have
memberships.
Old chap.
You've got your old chap mug at the moment. Right then, Rufus, introduce today, say how, do that sort of thing, you know, the normal thing. While I go ahead and bring everybody in.
This week, been a really good week. I think it's pretty average for us. Tried some different things to eat. Even today we've got
you can show people
turkey pizzas we've got today.
That wasn't what I meant. That surprised me then.
No,
I meant the thing on the desk.
Yeah.
Do you want to see something brand new that Rufus found? Because you found it. So talk about what that thing is.
They're called, is it Monarch pure cheese crackers. So then you bring it up on there. So we've got these crackers. And they are literally cheese, nothing else, just cheese. They're 100 calories per packet, so there'll be 5 sins. They are on the app because I did check. And literally
inside. Yeah, because we've had one between me, you, and the dog.
But they are. But is that a half?
The other half.
Do you want me to get there?
No, just so they come out like. There you go. So that
they look like as if they are crisp bread.
That's one of them.
The texture is like crisp bread, but they are.
Hang on, are you ready? ASMR.
Did you say they are just like cheese? Like the cheesiness taste you said, like it's on cheese on toast.
Yeah,
that taste
exactly.
Where it's been cooked and then dried. And it is just cheese, and obviously some of it's been eaten, but
we had one to try.
Yeah.
And I did share it with you and the doggos.
And the doggies. Yeah,
so where did you get them from? How much was it? All of that stuff, because I'd never even heard of these before.
Yeah. Company called Monarch. So Monarch, literally called Monarch cheese crackers, and that's what they sell. And they do have different flavours. They have, I think, there's like goat cheese and some other different varieties of cheese that they've done. And they are literally as if you could imagine them something you would buy freeze dried, so they've got a crisp break to them.
Oh, they snap really nicely,
they snap really easy, yeah. And really, really, really tasty. And like I say, I think Lisa's going to post the link on our Loser Club on Facebook.
Absolutely will do,
and I said you might even be able to put it on this video.
I will have a look at that. Yeah, I'll put it down below actually. Let me just double check and get the WhatsApp up.
Low carb. So if you're someone that's gluten free, there's no artificial anything in it. Low carb, super high protein because it is just cheese.
It's not sponsored, by the way. But do you want to say how much they cost? Because they're not the cheapest, are they?
You get delivery free, but you get 10 packs of these. I think they are £25. But obviously, if you buy more, if you like them, you buy one and you get delivery free, and you want to get another one. It will, as soon as you go to buy one pack for 10, you will straight away afterwards you'll get a thing come up like you do on Temu, where it goes, do you want to get another one for slightly reduced price? So the next one you'll pay £21, but obviously the more you buy, the more discount you get. So if you find out that you really do like them, then you can buy slightly more and save some more money off of them.
Absolutely. I've just put the link into the chat. You can't see it on screen for some reason.
I don't think it's anything that we would eat every day, but every now and again, just as a bit of variety. Because I've got some little packs of freeze-dried fruits, same sort of size little packets I've got. Should I go and get those?
No, that's all right.
I've got some free little mini packs like this size, freeze-dried fruit packets that'll be freeze-dried mango and various other fruits, and each of those packs are like 50 calories a bag, so they're like 2.5 sins a pack.
So for everyone that can eat cheese, absolutely have a little look. I've put the link in the chat. I'll also link it down below. You'll have to remind me because I'm not very good. I keep saying I'm going to link things and I keep forgetting, so you'll have to remind me.
So I go online and I buy freeze-dried fruits and that just to give us a lot more variety. But if anyone does go online and buy freeze-dried fruit, you just have to bear in mind that a lot of freeze-dried fruits will be sprayed with sugar and then dried, then freeze-dried. So just to make them super sweet. But I can't remember the company I bought. Like I say, if anyone does want to know where I bought I bought freeze-dried beetroot. I bought freeze-dried
all sorts,
strawberries, blueberries, and this company, they don't put any added sugars or anything on them. They're just literally been washed and freeze-dried as they are. So
before we go any further, let's introduce the losers that are here with us, the members of the Losers Club. Good evening to Diane Oakwell. You say good evening all. Good evening, Dormouse. Hi, Lisa and Rufus and all who joined. Hope you're well, Dormouse. Karen Fraser, good evening to you. Christine Scott, good evening to you. Welsh Pam, I love that name. Yeah. Good evening to you, my darling. My family hail from Swansea, going back a couple of generations.
Do you think she's Welsh?
No. No, I think she's never been to Wales in her life. It'd be really funny if she wasn't.
I know,
that was just her name or something. That'd be really amusing. Chesney Graham, good evening to you. Slimmy Well Vegan, good evening to you, my darling. Lacey Turrell, good evening to you. Susan Devlin, do we have the same surname as in married, or is it a coincidence? No, we're brother and sister. Yeah.
But of course, I hope everyone's sitting here with a drink like us.
You missed it then. I just said we were brother and sister.
Yeah. That's weird.
We're not. No, it's not a coincidence that we have the same surname, my darling. It's definitely not a coincidence, and we're not brother and sister. Oh gosh!
No.
There was. Do you know what? 15 different locations went through my head then.
Yeah.
As a
I
joke
nearly
of where
would have
we
said,
come
"Are
from.
you quackers?"
Oh, please. But yeah, this is your hydration reminder.
Drink.
And make sure if you are drinking tea or coffee that's got caffeine, drink lots of water as well. Otherwise, you'll get a little bit dehydrated.
Or you could drink some of this.
Caffeine free.
Pepsi Max caffeine free, which we drink as well.
Yeah.
Which is like fizzy flavoured water with chemicals. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question, Susan. Byron the vegan loser, good evening to Byron.
I don't put any rubbish or toxic things in my body. That's why I drink Pepsi Max.
Apart from Pepsi Max.
Yes.
Yeah. Byron says, good evening all. Hope everyone is having a great week so far. We're having an okay week, actually. Yeah. Beanfeast57, good evening, Shao. Good evening both and everyone. Lovely to be here, says Shao. Angela Brown says hello. Welsh Pam's just laughing. She's just laughing. I know, right? Good evening, Audrey. Evening, Lisa, Rufus, and fellow
Does that mean
chatters.
she is Welsh then?
Oh, yes. She's not far from Swansea. She's from Neath. That's not far at all.
No.
Oh, my God. Am I going to do it? Hang on. Very angry, you see. There we go, you see. Very angry. The only way I can do a Welsh accent, and I can't even do it now. It's failed. It's because I'm feeling all embarrassed about accents. I can do a Welsh accent.
Are you from... is it Agab...
Abergavenny.
There you are.
Abergavenny from the Valley.
But I thought that if anyone, if you live in Wales, that everything you have to say "eo" on the end of everything.
Abergavenio.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
we used to have somebody that came to one of our support groups that said, because she was Welsh, her partner used to say, "Oh, you have to put EO on the end.
On the other.
Can you pass me that penny
EO,
please?" I don't know why.
Yeah.
Good evening to Hazel Morgan. Dormouse, you've hit your 3 litres and well into the 4th day. Does that mean it's the 4th day you've had 3 litres, or does that mean you've had your 3 litres and now you're drinking your 4th? Could be either way.
I said, you do know if you go to Wales, though, you have to start talking Welsh. You know, you do.
Oh, hang on.
Language.
I used to be able to say Clanfair Pool.
Different.
Clanfair Pool. O'Quine Drobble Chandosilio go go go. Clanfair Pool O'Quine Clanfair Pool O'Quine Drobble Chandosilio go go go.
Is that what Emma taught you?
No.
No.
I learnt that when I went there with my mum.
Oh.
Yes. 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 Pretty Shitty City. I know that's from that film, isn't it? That I can never remember. Debbie's well. Good evening, all. Sorry you're late. That's all right, my darling. We ain't late. We ain't weighed in yet. Your 4th litre today, Dormouse. That is incredible. Before we go any further, I want to share with you a piece of channel news that is quite. I think it's quite astounding. Rufus wasn't impressed, but. Are you ready? So far, I have just had a notification today that as of the 3rd of September, which is today...
I didn't even know what it meant. But,
no,
you know.
we have hit 300,000 views on the channel. That's incredible. Thank you to everybody for watching us. Twin Town! I knew it was Welsh Pam. I love that film.
And thank you to Slimming World. Probably got 100,000 people in Slimming World watching.
Yes, good evening to Slimming World HQ.
It's because we have good content.
Good evening, Slimming World HQ. We know for a fact you've been watching some of our videos because you've commented on them. Well, you've mentioned it to us when we had a phone call. But anyway, yes. So then, 300,000 views. That is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Thank you, everybody, for watching. It doesn't mean we've got so much mega bucks coming in from that. As anyone would tell you on the YouTube, unless you're like in the mega regions.
It's because people put the channel on and then they get up and, not like me, go do some things and come back, and then you've watched, like, already it's been streaming like 10 videos from one person that you haven't even watched. We
were watching something the other day and it was someone's most recent video. I can't remember who it was. It was one of the YouTubers. It might be Leanne the Fat Lass.
Oh, maybe.
It might be hers that I was watching. And then all of a sudden it went to like, and in one video she was saying, oh, I've lost 11 stone or whatever it was. And in the next one, it said something like, oh, I'm aiming for my 9 stone. There was like a really big difference. In my head, I was like, oh, that's really good. And then I was like,
it's gone on to another video already.
Yeah, but it had jumped not just to a next video or like the most recent. It jumped back about 4 years or something like that. And I was like, oh, hang on. I thought she had lost that already. Really confused me. Again, I don't understand time. ADHD brain. Don't make no sense.
But the videos do that on YouTube.
They do that. They
jump about.
They
jump from one to another and then you miss a load.
Good evening, Janet. Good evening, Di Hedges. I didn't say hello to you. Evening, everyone. Hope you've all had a good day. We've had a good day. I've had a reasonably good day. I was asleep for most of it. Always a good day. Welsh, thank you to Welsh Pam and Bean Feast. Twin Town. We're going to have to watch Twin Town again. I don't remember it apart from Pretty Shitty City. We'll have to put it on the list. Oh, I'll tell you what else is out. Huh? Thunderbolts is out to watch.
Oh.
Yes,
watch that.
It's on the Disney Plus film.
We'll have to watch that.
Janet Heeson, hi Lisa and Rufus, nice to see you both. Been to the dentist, oh no. Had a back tooth out, oh no. Still in pain, can't eat or drink. Oh, even worse.
I'm not going to offer you a cracker.
No.
No crackers for you.
No crackers for Janet.
Not today.
Karen Fraser's whistling. Welsh Pam says that's amazing, and Dormouse says amazing amount of views. Bonkers. So then, what was I going to say? I was going to say something else then. I completely forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, going to the dentist. All the very best for that, my darling. All the very best. I hope your experience was better than mine. I had a wisdom tooth out many years ago. It was back in the town that we both know, even though we lived there at separate times.
Is that where the dentist, they put their foot up on top of the chair while you're like pinned down?
Pretty much.
Like...
Have you seen Little Shop of Horrors? If you have, you know the dentist character in there who's played by ... It's not Leslie Nielsen. It's Son, you be a dentist. Oh, you're going to put it in the chat, aren't you? The guy from Little Shop of Horrors. Anyway, there is a sadistic dentist in there, and he likes drilling and causing pain. I think the dentist that I went to 20 years, 25, oh God, 30 years ago. Oh, Christ. Oh, God, Jesus, I'm old. 30 years. I mean,
are you old?
30 years ago when I was like, when I was just a wee Ben. I was barely a year old.
I thought you said you were in your 30s last week.
30 years ago when I was a year old. Yes, having my wisdom tooth out. That makes sense. Lisa, keep to your timeline. Keep to your timeline. Anyway, they managed to crack my jaw and leave half the tooth in. So ever since then, I've had the worst phobia ever of dentists. But yeah, hopefully you don't have that problem.
You sound like a lovely man. Lovely man.
He got struck off.
Oh.
A couple of years later, he got struck off.
So I said lovely man.
I know, right? Oh.
Lovely man.
Horrible. He had so many complaints. It was bonkers. Anyway, anyhow, let's not talk about that. So then, let's look at... she's done so well, Leanne. She's currently the latest she's ever been. But there's Vicky who's back on YouTube now, who's back on her weight loss journey. Vicky Simkis, she is on our radar. She's commented on our videos. We've commented on hers. Vicky Simkis is one of the ones from when we were here
before,
pre the dark times, pre the lockdown. Do you remember when we were all like
5 years ago then or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, Vicky Simkis is one of the OGs. I know. You told Vicky about this. Hopefully she'll join us. Hopefully. Leanne is awesome. You love her channel. She's so inspiring. I love Leanne.
The thing is though, we've watched so many people. I get confused with how many people we watch.
You
now,
do. And some
so
people
many.
we watch and then we only watch a couple of videos, or some people. I started watching someone, again, YouTube, recommended, up it pops. So I'm like, oh, this is really interesting. From 3 years ago, they only stopped making content like 2.5 years ago, didn't they? Yeah. So I got all into someone, and then I was like, oh, mind you, we did that.
Yeah.
We did that. Anyway, shall we talk about the food we've had this week, Rufus? Can you remember any of the food we've had this week?
Fish. I love fish.
Would you like a little reminder, my darling?
Yes. I would. That'd be lovely.
Right then, let me load up.
I mean, who'd have thought that I can't think of what I ate 3 days ago?
Or even yesterday. I know, right? So, if I go this way, there you are. Look, that's one of the things we've eaten.
Oh, yeah, we did have that yesterday.
That is our gorgeous meatloaf. Oh, put it on screen. There you go. Gorgeous meatloaf. That is the Italian-style meatloaf that we made from last week's Choosey.
It was so tasty.
Really tasty, really tender. You said it was super filling.
Oh, it is, because you've got the beans in it and the meat in it. I feel like I get meat sweats. It is, like I say, you don't need
Let me just drop it down a little bit.
You don't need so much food on your plate. It really is filling. And that was like, from one recipe for 4 people, we put it in a loaf tin. And that's literally one portion, one serving. Yep. So that...
And we doubled up, the video will be out tomorrow, we doubled up the recipe, so we've got enough. There's still one in the fridge for us to cook tomorrow for another 2 days, because it is the perfect recipe. Sorry for the vegans, but it is the perfect recipe to be able to do the doodah. Do you know what I mean?
I said because
batch cook.
But because you've got eggs
and beans,
and there's eggs, beans, and obviously the meat, but there probably are ways of doing a one with soya protein.
You could put soy protein in and some alfalfa.
But I said, because of the beans and that in it, you do need something to help it bind together.
Not alphabet.
Yeah,
not the Green Witch from Wicked.
Yeah, not that one.
No, or the book series Wicked, or the character from The Wizard of Oz who was never named Alphaba. But anyway, or that one, not her. Don't want to put her in a meatloaf. That wouldn't be vegan. It would be cannibalistic.
Yeah.
But is it alfalfa? Alfalfa.
Yes.
The
it's a tongue twister.
Thingy stuff, chickpea thing. So that was really tasty. We liked that. We had that second day as well. That was the second day we had it. Sliced a little bit differently. Yummy, yummy. We had it with some ratatouille and broccoli.
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 Different colour.
Yeah.
That one, yeah.
We had some salmon with ratatouille and potatoes.
But I made enough ratatouille for 3 days.
We had lots of ratatouille because we've got courgettes from the garden and loads of tomatoes from the garden. This year is a glut of tomatoes.
Every day at the moment, I'm bringing in at least a plate worth of salad-type tomatoes.
Loads.
And there's still more growing.
But this was really nice, wasn't it, the salmon? Really simple dinner. Lots of ratatouille, potatoes and salmon. And then this was 2 bean burgers, beetroot burgers, with broccoli, carrots.
Carrots.
What's that
yes,
called?
Carrots and
I forgot
baby
what that's
corn.
called. Baby corn, thank you. Red cabbage and again some new potatoes. They're still the ones from the garden. So we've had some really delicious food this week. Lots of colours.
There is where we got those beetroot burgers from in Lidl, they've brought out a new Mexican burger.
Yes, a Mexican
bean burger. But when I looked on the app, it wasn't coming up. And it hasn't been, obviously, on this month's changes and new things added to the app. I don't know how many sins they might be. But did you compare the packet to the Moroccan ones?
I did.
And they might have been, was it a tiny bit more fat in them?
There was more fat and a little bit more calories.
Only a very small amount. So we don't know how many sins they would be.
No, so we've had really lovely food this week. It's been really ratatouille heavy because of the glut of tomatoes in the garden, but I don't mind that. No. Really like a ratatouille, so that's good. Slimming Well Vegan. It was Steve Martin. Thank you. Neil's here.
Yeah.
Neil's here. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Neil. By the way, can I just say, right, I know this channel is not where we talk about horror or witchy stuff or anything like that, but Neil does this thing. It's got, hang on, can I get it? Yeah, I can. Yep, I can. Oh, look, it was.
Oh, look, Lisa's just broke through the brick wall.
What am I even looking at there? What am I doing? Oh, it's not there because it's in the bedroom. Good Lord.
What is it? What you are?
Necro. It's all right. Don't worry about it. So Neil creates a zine. If you don't know what zines are,
on there afterwards.
Yeah, I can do. A zine is like a homemade magazine. Back in the 80s and that, they did them about films, bands, all sorts of things. If you were a fan of something, you'd get a zine. Neil does one all about horror, and it's all about
stories
that schlock horror. No, not stories. It's reviews of all the horror films. So if you like things like Basket Case and all of that malarkey from that type of era, Neil just where is it? There, look, just there on screen. Necro Neil does a zine all about that. I'll put the link in the chat. It might even be in the description box already. It is phenomenal. It's like next to no money. It's really, really, really good. Really good zine. Love it. If you like horror movies, it's like a couple of quid in postage. It's
I like Steve Martin, who was on that film there, All of Me.
Yes. I'm not talking about Steve Martin. Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know that film.
Yeah.
But I also have just next to me here, look, I have been creating with my Legos, tons of horror Halloweeny Lego thing.
Trees.
And a tree that's going to fall over because that's not real Lego. But in here is loads and loads of horror characters. So there is...
You have to put it down at the front so they can have
Annabelle. Hang on then. So there is Annabelle and the nun from Conjuring.
Down a little bit. Tilt that way. Teeny little bit. Can you see?
There you go. We've got Beetlejuice from their film called Beetlejuice. There is Annabelle from The Conjuring, the nun from The Conjuring. There's a Grim Reaper in front. We've got, there's cobwebs, there's a bat, a werewolf, there's all sorts in there. Any of the films that this lot are in are probably reviewed at some point in Necro, especially things like Chucky, which I am wearing my Bride of Chucky earrings today as well. If you like that sort of thing, do check out. It's if you go to Big Cartel and look for Necrozine, it's on there. Thoroughly recommend it. It's not an advert, but he's like one of my, I would say my oldest friend. My bestest. Well, how would you describe your best friend and partner?
Is that the one with the black beans, the meatloaf? It was.
Yes, it was. You've made that, Debbie.
Yeah, really nice.
Really good, isn't it? Really good. Right, back on track. Thank you. Back on track. I was about to talk for hours.
It was good.
About horror films. Right. So the food we've had was really, really delicious. Really enjoyed it. We've had our usual fruit at night time.
today I have been cooking, sort of. Turkey steaks, put them in a bag, batten them out, so flatten them out, and I've turned them into pizza.
You did?
Done rainbow peppers, all diced up really small, and the onions, and made a marinara sauce, so tomato sauce, with some herbs in it, and I know my chair's squeaking, and so that's what we got tonight. Put a little tiny bit of fat-free cottage cheese on a few little bits of it on the top, and then put some Eat Lean cheese on it, and that's what we've got tonight. So that'd be nice.
We'll take photos of that. It does sound really, really yummy.
Rainbow.
So that's the food we've had. If there's something you've tried this week, do please let us know. If you've cooked something or tried something for the first time. Oh gosh, hang on. Oh my God.
But yeah,
the chat didn't move. Right, okay, sorry. Would lentils work in it? Probably.
Yeah.
Aquafaba, that's what it's called. Yeah, Alibaba, that
I said it's the eggs that obviously help it all bind together.
Yeah, we didn't have two tins of black beans, so I used 1 tin of black beans, one tin of kidney beans.
It worked really well, though. It worked all right.
I'm just shifting. There we go. Look, if I sit slightly more centrally in my chair. Di Hedges, you love the ratatouille. Absolutely. Audrey Shaw, you couldn't get the beetroot burgers last Friday. Oh, no. Did you go? Do you live anywhere in Yorkshire, in Leeds? Because if you live in Leeds, you could be right next to our Lidl, or you could be close to us, in which case you won't get them because they're in our freezer.
We haven't bought any that lately.
They're in
not
the fridge.
That many. Just two packs. But I said sometimes we buy more than that, but we just bought the 2 packs.
There were 2 in the fridge. We had 2 this week, 2 packs. Could we have a packet each?
There might still be 1 pack in the freezer somewhere, but because I vacuum seal stuff, so yeah.
Welsh pound. Well, that's great. Lots of tomatoes and salad. Thingies, Ruffus that you've grown, and potatoes. So colourful too. Absolutely. One held your head because you kept moving. Oh my God, that would be terrifying, Janet. That's at the dentist. Oh, you ordered the new background thing. I did. We've got the new background thing. Oh, I was showing the doodah, wasn't I? Here we go. So I will describe it for those of you that have visual.
So this is a new thing Lisa's got. It's called a doodah.
A doodah. Do you know what? On the Tarot channel, they've actually got a little icon. A little, what's it called? What are these things called? Emojis. Yeah. They've got an emoji that says doodah on the Tarot channel, because I say it so often that they used to type in the chat. Whenever I said doodah, they'd whack it in the chat. Doodah, 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 doodah.
So this little bag, it comes in this little bag, a zip bag thing.
So it says, it's a canvas bag. It says, proud member of the Losers Club by Beyond Authentic. Same on both sides with the scales, smiley scales logo. This is like the better version of the one that I've got, because the logo on this one was a bit blurred.
Got a shoulder strap on it
shoulder
as well
strap.
You can use, or you got 2 handles on the top.
Yeah, my Filofax lives in it, because that's where I take me notes for Slimming World at group.
Especially goes to school.
Yes,
to school.
And it takes both of our Slimming World books. Hang on, hold that one.
And the magazine, and a cooking book if you want to take.
Yeah, so this is what I normally turn up with group with both of our books in it, like that. And I normally have a can of pop in the side.
You bought a Slimming Well magazine as well.
And the magazine
today.
normally sits in. Oh, hang on, I've messed it up because I've shoved that in. What have I done? Oh, because my book isn't in the pack properly. Oh. But yeah, this is how we normally come back from Slimming World with it all in. Surprising. So that's 2 Slimming World packs, a can, a Filofax, a magazine, and you can normally get a cookbook in there as well. Perfect. Love it. Love it so much that we've made some if people want to get some on that there.
If you just put in your books in or taking it out and put your lunch in it, you get like a little closed top bit on it. So a little press stud bit on in the middle at the top.
And a shoulder strap thing. So we're going to whack those on eBay if anybody would want them. And we've also put in one in the giveaway for our 2,500 members, which is coming up really soon. Also, Friday's extra helping video is a Slimming World news. So we're going to cover all of the new items that are healthy extras and all of that for September. There's a bit of channel news in there and a few other bits and pieces, isn't there? So that's all coming on Friday for Friday's extra helping. Right then, shall we go to, Ruffus, do you want me to put that in there? Your topic of the week, my darling. What is your topic this week? What is it we're talking about this week, my darling?
Comfort food and comfort eating.
Okay, how so?
So, like say, with the weather, obviously, we're not getting quite as much daylight now, and it gets dark earlier, and then every day gets a bit darker earlier. And we might go, because of the weather changes and it's a bit grim outside, we'll get the slow cooker out and we'll start making some food that is more comforting. So whether it be stews or I don't know, one of your one pot wonders in the slow cooker or whatever it be. It's like things that remind you of probably when you were younger or that type of thing. But you might find that as the colder weather comes and you stay in a bit more, you're not moving quite as much. Nights are getting darker earlier, and like I say, you spend more time maybe sitting down. You're not, and just in general probably eating more because you're not as busy. Maybe your mind is not as busy, so you maybe eat more than this time of year when you've got more daylight.
And it's difficult because there are comfort books, even So, spoiler for Choosey, we're not doing a cookbook today. We'll explain. Do you want to grab that little one?
Yeah.
Even this, which Ruffus is, I don't know what he's picked yet, but it says take comfort.
Yeah.
So,
but this week, like I say, even at group, they were talking about comfort food, and obviously, it's something to think about before obviously it gets colder, and by 4 or 5 o'clock it's dark then already, and all of that comes along soon. So while all that's going on, it's good to think about the type of foods that you might want to have, and just be more aware of, if you're not moving as much and you're not as busy and you don't want to go out because the weather's rubbish, that you might sit around and eat just out of comfort. And it's just, I think, just good to be a bit more mindful about that sort of thing.
Yeah, and there is this thing. I have this huge issue with the phrase comfort food, because the reason comfort food is comforting for most of us is because of food nostalgia. It's because it reminds us of when we were kids or when we were little, having, whether it's school dinners or mum or dad or grandma cooking you, dinner at home on the cold winter's nights. We think of it in this sort of rose-tinted Hallmark kind of way, where it's almost like, oh, do you remember when I was a little girl, I used to eat my lovely cottage pie sat in front of a roaring log fire while the snow was outside blustering down on a cold day. There was me and old Shep, the dog, who lived for 39 years, and he would sit by my feet. We had that lovely, lovely rug.
How old are you then?
Yeah, exactly. Shush. And it was so lovely, do you remember? And the dinner was always delicious, and there was always steam coming from it. It was ever such
was that nice.
Shush. Ever such a nice time. Yeah, go on.
Did you get an extra helping of it?
Sometimes.
It was dark weather?
Sometimes, yeah.
It was like,
But we think of things in that rose-tinted way, and quite often food nostalgia, when you actually look at the food we used to eat, it wasn't that good, especially if you're our age, if you're in your 30s to 50s.
But did you get a bit of cheese on your cottage pie?
Sometimes. It would depend.
Bit crispy cheese on top.
Yeah. But comfort food, a lot of times when we think of comfort food, we think of that, what I call stodge. I love stodge. Cottage pie, shepherd's pie,
stew and
moussaka,
dumplings.
Stew and dumplings, all of those foods that are quite heavy.
What about a lovely rice pudding?
Yeah, with the skin on.
Yeah.
Yeah, things like that.
But usually ones like that have normally got a whole pot of cream in.
Or what's it called, evaporated milk,
all that.
Carnation, yeah. But the thing about comfort food is it's comforting because of our memories.
Yeah.
If you take that label off, normally it's just very high sin, very high calorie, very high fat food. So when we think of, I'm going to comfort eat, what are you actually doing again in those moments? If you're comfort eating, if you're eating because you're stressed, you're comfort eating. You're eating to try and soothe a part of you.
Yeah.
Food ain't going to do that. Let's be honest. Food ain't going to do that. There is no food in the world that has a qualification as a counsellor. There is no food in the world that can overcome loneliness or deal with depression. If food was a good thing for dealing with your depression, you'd get it on the NHS. They would give you, take this cottage pie 3 times a day, twice before food, or whatever it would be.
That's why they send you to Slimming World.
Yeah. It doesn't work. Ultimately, food shouldn't be what we seek comfort in. We should seek comfort in other things, whether that is a good book, spending time with people you care about, your animals, spending time rewatching your favourite films. Yeah. I now want to watch Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah. But I said that's... Really but with all of that, in mind, that's one of the reasons why now, where I fast during the day, I'm not thinking all day about food. Yes, I've prepped up, like I say, the pizzas, so that's all done.
But that's a practical thing, isn't it?
I don't always do stuff like that. No. So sometimes it's an easy, quick tea. That obviously needs prepping. Had to chop all the veg up really small and all of that, so it all looks, nice and cooks evenly as well. But I think just in general, and even then we've gone, okay, well, straight away my mind goes, right, well, each one, because we bought 2 packs of the turkey breast slices. And then it's like, well, that pack is like 375 grams, and because it was 2% meat, because there wasn't no fat on it, it's something that you could go, oh, well, it's just under 400 calories, just under 400 calories for that pack if we ate all 3 of the pieces each. And then with toppings and your veg and all that on, it would be way too much for us. But I think just out of habit, straight away my mind would go, oh, would we eat, you have 1 pack and I have the other, so you end up with 3 pieces of the pizza each and you didn't eat anything else with it, then that's like all protein and but then it probably would be too filling.
Yeah, and to actually think about that, in all honesty, we used to order a pizza each.
Yeah, and eat a whole thing each.
And also then have fries and a garlic bread and sides and whatever else, quite happily, and polish that off. And yet now, they would fit on one of our dinner plates, just about the 3 pizza
but
things.
I said, how many times,
but that would be too much.
Do we have to remind ourselves and go, oh, and even now, it won't be long now before we've been back on plan for a year, nearly. And I still have to I still have to remind myself, and even though 11 months, I've been doing this now again, and I still have to remind myself, even 11 months in, right, yes, we're going to have 1.5 of the pizzas each later, and we're going to have a little bit of sweet potato and probably a bit of salad on the side. But straight away, my mind does tell me, oh, I could eat 1 packet and you could have the other one. It's like, no, too much. Too much food.
Yeah, so I would say there's going to be a lot of stuff talked about comfort food. And I would just, every time you hear that phrase, just get that little question mark, that little internal, what is comforting about comfort food? Is it the fact it's all warm food that fills your belly? Well, if that's the case, anything can be comfort food.
Yeah.
Butternut squash soup made with butternut squash, a bit of onion and a little bit of pepper. It's warm, it's comforting, got a bit of spice. That's comfort food if it's just something warm and filling.
Growing in the garden.
Well, we're going to have a lovely late season, autumnal season.
Well, Lisa
that's when
Lisa helped me put a raised bed in the garden. I didn't realise that there was some seeds that I'd put in the composter, so some of the compost dirt had some seeds in it, and all of a sudden this giant beanstalk grew out of the ground, and I thought, you know what, I'll just leave it to grow, it's fine.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's now growing up the washing line, and I've had to clip it to the washing line, and it's going to grow all the way around the edge of the garden now, around the fence probably.
I know. It's an Audrey too. We're back to Little Shop of Horrors.
I think it is. But I'm just going to leave it to grow. I will eventually show you all what happens once it grows a little bit more. And I think, and I think that is going to be a squash plant that's right in the middle of the garden growing.
Yeah. But again, I always think, oh, come on, hurry up. Why isn't it harvest time yet? Because pumpkin season, squash season is August.
Yeah.
Autumn.
And also, I bought white squashes, which are in the raised bed as well, but they were a lot smaller than the other one.
To me, squash done in the air fryer, that really lovely, the butternose sauce that we used to make as a base before I could have tomatoes again, that is comfort food. Slimming World food is comfort food for me. It means I can eat a whole big plate of food. Big plate of food. Huge plate full up of food and not feel I have to think about the calories, not feel I have to think about is this going to be good for me, bad for me? Is there too much fat in it? I can just have a lovely plate of food. It isn't going to lead me down to that comfort eating.
I would say, though, if anyone does want to go and buy butternuts...
and your butternuts.
If you want to go buy butternuts, the best place to get them is Aldi, because they were like per one was like, I think they were just over £1 just.
And it's 99p
but
kilo.
Other shops will do it by the kilo.
Yeah.
But if you go to Aldi, they are probably the best price to get one.
Right, let's look at some comments. Angela Brown, you tried the beetroot burgers and thought they were great. You're trying to eat different things. We love them. Love them. You need to make the effort to go to Little Byron.
But I said the only thing is we've always said on here is that you have to cook them for longer than it says on the packet.
Yeah, slowly either slow cook them or cook them through once,
and then
let
turn
them
over,
chill, and then whack them back in on a high heat to crisp the outside. The inside can still be a bit clag, but I really like them. It annoys you that neither Lidl nor Aldi deliver. They don't, because that's why it's so cheap. That's the reality of it, isn't it?
But you have to do more body magic when you go to the end of the till point, and they just literally whoosh
they
down
do in
the till.
Aldi. Did you know something I found out about? Did you know Aldi is actually the UK's best paying supermarket? They've increased their staff.
They make them work really fast.
Yeah, but they've increased their hourly rate for their staff to £13. They were the first supermarket to do it. Others have now followed, so Aldi have now increased it to £13 too.
I think
so they've
even like
increased it.
Places like Farm Food pay quite well as well.
Not as much as Aldi. No. They are the market leaders in pay for their staff. Just thought I'd share that with you.
But they have to make sure that the till people work at warp speed.
They are Olympic speed.
They are.
Till people, yes.
And hope, as long as it's just not your watermelon that's flying down the end of the till point.
We've had that. Mind you, the store manager that we had yesterday in Lidl was pretty much... I was like, bags, right, put that in, okay, Anywho, right, let's go back to comments.
They're told to work that way.
They are. Byron says, can you share the link to the eBay shop? Not yet, it's not up. Well, the eBay shop's there, but the none of this is on it yet because we're still looking at that. Ed's here. Good evening, Ed. They don't deliver for Pam
But I said
either.
as soon as it is, we can put it on the group page.
We'll put it on the Facebook group. And just look for the Losers Club by Beyond Authentic
You can
Health.
always put it on the comments or whatever on the YouTube.
Excuse me, I did a thing then. Just look. We'll post it on the Facebook group. Just look for the Losers Club by Beyond Authentic Health.
Yeah.
You have to do a freeze frame.
Oh.
Right, are you ready? We'll do that again. The eBay shop details will be posted as soon as we've got them on the Facebook group, The Losers Club by Beyond Authentic Health. Freeze frame. There you go.
They do smell good.
They are good. Put them away, otherwise I'll eat the other one.
I don't want my crackers.
Oh my God, Rufus! How much caffeine have you had today? It's normally my brain that goes here, there and everywhere with ADHD. Right. Desperately trying to keep us on track. Right, okay. Janet's here again. You love the bag. Thank you, Janet.
I'm drinking my water. No, it's not. It's coffee.
It's coffee. I know. Maybe you've had too many. Welsh Pam says hi to Ed. Susan Devlin, what jobs did both of you do in the past? What jobs did you do in the past? I worked in pubs and clubs for most of my adult life.
And I did...
You were chef.
Chef in a care home and run a care home in the kitchens.
And you got awards for that. For that. Yeah. Anyway, Ethelred, Annie Pup and yourself have walked 6 miles today. Good Lord. Welsh Pam said good ideas. That's true, Lisa, about the food, comfort food. Die Hedges says slow cookers curries, spag bowl. Oh, I love a spag bowl. Rice pudding, Irish lamb casserole, hot pot. You couldn't have the Irish lamb, could you? Can't have the lamb.
No,
Hot pot.
You don't like me now.
You love this time of year. It can all be done using the Slimming World plan. Absolutely.
I used to love lamb.
Not anymore. Not
anymore.
since the COVID.
It doesn't like me now.
Lisa and a roaring coal fire with teapot staying warm on the hearth. Oh, Pam, you're making me think of a childhood that I never had.
Yeah.
I know, roaring log fire.
Even when, like I say, we haven't made as many this time. We've made a few rice puddings, but when we've made rice pudding, I made I think it was 115 grams of rice, pudding rice, like risotto rice. Used that, a carton of soya or Alpro milk.
Almond milk.
Yeah, or that. And or oat milk, whichever one you use. And then a little bit of sweetener to taste, a bit of vanilla, and let it cook. But then that would last us 6 portions or something like that.
Yeah.
Because at one time we would have a good bowl's worth, and now because it's free food, so it's not something that we want to eat loads of.
No. Unless
it's on our dinner plate.
Byron says you can't wait to crack on with the slow cooker when it gets a bit cooler.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Ours is on the side. It's ready to go.
I said, if you've got a slow cooker and you hate scrubbing it out, we used to have the cooker liners in there, and sometimes they would split, the plastic ones you can buy. So then Lisa got a silicone one, but you've got the giant silicone one, and then the silicone one was too big for our slow cooker, so we bought another slow cooker.
Yeah, we did.
To fit it. And then, and also you get the divider slow cooker, so you get the two pieces, so you can put different things in both sides of the slow cooker.
So you can have your stew cooking in one side and your rice pudding in the other.
Yeah.
Amazing. And I am the queen of one pot wonders.
You are.
Karen Fraser, today you made tomato soup from scratch, baked apples twice this week, and rice pudding. Comfort food for you, but fully sinned, etc.
I do.
Amazing.
I have a problem with my baked apples, though. They don't leave the kitchen.
No.
I cook it, and before I've left the sideboard on the counter in the kitchen, it's gone.
Welsh Pam, you say, as Jane Day says, no food will fix it. Exactly. But can I just point out, you've forgotten. Can we please refer to Jane Day as her Empress Jane Day? Thank you very much. She is the Empress. We have dubbed her the Slimming World Empress.
And that if Jane is here, we are bowing to Jane.
We always bow to Jane.
Yes,
bow to Jane Day, the Empress.
She's very wise.
She is very wise.
We learn a lot from our Jane.
She very kindly sent me an amazing couple of crystals as well. It's one of them's just here on the side, but you can't see anymore because I moved the camera. Look at that lovely quartz point. Amazing. She's such a lovely person. Anywho, Di Hedges, you've often have rice pudding for breakfast. Yeah. Oh my God, that's an amazing idea. Made with coconut milk and a drop of skinny coconut essence. Yeah.
But I said one thing as well that works really well with that is good jam.
It does.
Good jam. And you can have quite a lot for the amount of calories because there's no sugar in it.
Absolutely.
It's sugar-free.
Absolutely. Deborah Vincent says, sorry you joined late. Hope you're both okay. We're doing okay, my darling. Yeah. We're going to weigh in very soon. Ethelred the Unready, you saw a Viking version of a stew. It was pork neck. Yeah. Don't know where you get that from.
Is that fillet?
I don't know. I think you could substitute for a lean cut of pork, celeriac and potatoes. Oh, that sounds nice.
Would you eat the celeriac? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of like celery taste, is it? Celeriac.
Yeah, I don't like celery, but celeriac's all right. I don't mind that. That sounds nice, actually. We should try a Viking stew. We also need to arrange next Wednesday for going over and meeting up with Ed for lunch.
Oh, well, we need a Viking to put in it, do we? Viking
stew.
No,
you keep referring back to this idea of cannibalistic.
What Viking stew?
We're not cannibals. We're meat eaters and who have vegan days. We're definitely not cannibalistic.
We eat a lot more vegan things.
We eat a lot of vegan food. A lot of vegan food. That smoky ratatouille the other week. Even Luke John made a version of it. Yeah. It's so good. It was so good. Ooh,
but I said, if you go and watch that video, you'll see why I added loads more vegetables to it. Because you're taking half the veg out and half of the passata. Yeah. And then it goes in the blender. And then back into it. So if you actually take out half of what it tells you to
Agreed.
put in it, you don't see much veg or anything in there.
Yeah. Welsh Pam says it's easy to forget about comfort food. Yeah, it really is.
It is.
Debbie's well, the whole roast dinner for 550 calories. Oh, again, we are singing off the same hymn sheet, Debbie, my darling. Absolutely. I love a roast dinner.
Oh no, but
Absolutely love a roast
do you know,
dinner.
it's like a swear word. They turned around and said, "Oh, our dinner that we cooked, the meatloaf, but you can put gravy on it." But it's not my roast dinner.
Yeah, I
How
wouldn't
can
put
I put
gravy on
gravy on my meatloaf and,
No.
and have sins on my dinner?
No. Audrey Shaw, your namesake, feed me. Exactly. Feed me, Seymour.
Yeah. We like that film.
I was going to start singing Somewhere That's Green.
I'm sure not that long ago we watched it, didn't we? Online.
My own,
How about say it again?
a
Say it.
fence of real chain link
What? Say that.
on the patio. Disposal in the sink. A washer and a dryer.
That's because it used to
And,
eat meat.
Something else machine.
In fact, it liked a bit of a tasty person.
I know I'll go
Yeah. Head
far
first.
from Skid Row.
Head first, of course.
Somewhere that's so off tune, off key, wrong tune, wrong everywhere. Because my brain was going a mix of Feed Me Seymour and the other song she does about him, Doodah. My brain is really... Can you believe I used to, years ago, I would be able to stand on stage and sing in front of 10,000 people. Multiple songs, all from memory. These days, I can't remember a blooming thing. I don't even remember how I used to know how to do that. That's how far my brain has come. Deteriorated in those years since. I used to, like, all
Those were the days.
I know, all those songs. Do an encore randomly, choose one. Especially when I had my soundy with me. He would randomly put a song on for an encore and I'd go, okay, just to change it up. Not these days.
Yeah.
Janet Heason, you know what you mean. You come from a family of 10. Oh my God. Debbie's well. Do you love butternut squash? But the peeling and the chopping. You don't have to peel butternut squash.
If the skin
It's clean.
is clean, then you don't need to. You just scrub it in the sink.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
you
like-
saw that? It increased by 25p, Welsh Pam. Yep, they
But
did.
it's
the
like
wages.
your small squashes, like small pumpkins, you don't need to peel those
No.
either. But obviously, the larger they are, the tougher the skin, then you need to peel.
Absolutely. Hazel Morgan, do the beetroot burgers have sins? The ones from Lidl are one sin each. The Moroccan burgers from Lidl are 2 sins each. We love both of those. The Moroccan burgers are a bit like falafel. Very similar to a falafel, aren't they? Really, really tasty. We haven't tried the Mexican bean burgers yet because they're not on the app. Think it might be 2.5 or 3 sins. That would be my guess each. But until they're on the app, we're not gonna try. Jane's not able to join us tonight. I know she sent me a text, but she'll be watching on catch up. Yeah, absolutely. So can we all just say good evening to Jane Day, our Empress. Bow down. We have to bow every time we say our Simi World Empress. Do a little bow. So yes, thanks for the tip about the slow cooker insert. You didn't know about those. Oh, they save us so much hassle. Oh my God.
Though, anything that you've had in the liner itself, as soon as you soak it in a little bit of warm water, all comes off straight away. But you know, like I say, when you've cooked something in the slow cooker, take whatever you had left out of it after you've eaten your dinner and put some in the fridge. But the actual pan itself, it seems to stick more, doesn't it, in the pan? So it just takes longer to get whatever, to clear it all out.
It does.
But the liners, like I say, a minute and they're sort of rinsed out and done.
Yeah, absolutely. Susan Devlin, not cheese on pizza. It has the same chemicals as morphine. Does it? Okay, don't know about that. I'll have to look into that. Ed says, to be fair, you've substituted potatoes for something you've never heard of.
Is this why we like pizza?
Probably. You didn't bother with gravy, says Debbie's World, on her meatloaf that she made. Byron says you can put the whole butternut squash in the slow cooker. No need to chop or pierce. Janet says, Janet here, my man made rice pudding in a big roasting tin for 10 of us.
Pips out?
Wow. No, you don't have to.
You know?
You can just take them out when it's cooked.
After?
Yeah, you just put the whole thing in a slow cooker. We tend to get the smaller butternut squashes.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, if it's a clean skin, we'll just chop it in half down the middle, take the top and bottom of it, so top and tail it, and then the rest of it we'll slice and just put in the air fryer with a bit of fry light. Just scoop the seed bits out and all the rough bits out.
Just clean the outside of the butternut and just put it straight in the slow cooker.
All the butternut squash go clean it, clean the outside, clean the outside,
I know, right?
Clean the outside. All the butternut squash goes clean the outside, clean the outside.
So you don't
clean the
cut
outside.
it, you don't do anything, you just put it in.
Hazel Morgan says, where'd you get your inserts from? We got some in B&M.
Did you get them on Amazon, the other ones?
The thick ones we get in from Amazon. And just look for slow cooker liners, the silicone ones, but also the air fry inserts as well. So
and they're not
the slow cooker inserts and the air fry inserts.
They're not flimsy little things like what you would buy in, like, I don't know, places like Pound Shop and wherever.
No,
they are quite thick, but they work really, really well.
Yeah, for the slow cooker,
easier cleaning.
For the slow cooker, the silicone ones are great because they're really good. They're easy to wash. The ones you get, the really cheap plasticky ones that you get in Poundland or One Below and those sort of places, don't even bother. You might as well just stick your food in a carrier bag.
But also, these silicone liners, if your slow cooker isn't super tall, it folds back into itself, so you can have it as tall as you like inside the slow cooker. So you can have it either right to the top inside, or you can kind of fold it down. It folds into itself.
Do you know exactly where it is?
I can go and have a look quick.
Okay. Or if not, we can put it... I tell you what, we'll put it in as an insert on Friday's Extra Helping. We'll do that.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll show you in a little video clip of the...
Oh my God, Byron, you don't even need to clean it, the butternut squash. Just cook it, then slice after and scoop out the seeds.
I might want the seeds.
Oh yeah, if you're going to plant the seeds, it means
you can't cook the
you
seeds.
won't be able to cook the seeds. So yeah, okay. Well, you can always just stick it in, cut it in half.
Maybe we'll just put one in there, sacrifice one, and put one in the slow cooker.
Possibly, yeah. Right
With
then.
the
So,
seeds.
is that your topic for the day covered? Comfort food. Is that all you want to talk about for comfort food?
Yeah, just to be
mindful,
and if you are moving less and spending more time indoors, it's easier to just sit down and go, do you know what? I'll put something on the telly and I'll just sit and eat something.
Absolutely, it's very simple to do.
Yeah.
In fact, let me just...
Are you going to look on there for liners?
I am going to have a very, very fast look to see if the...
to see if they were on when you last got them.
Yeah. Right, give me 1 second. Do you want to...
Also, we'll just add it on there after, that's okay. In the one for Friday.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We'll do that.
Right then. So, the next segment on the bit... By the way, that's just reminded me, I've just seen Byron's video come up for the keema, the vegan keema. Oh my God, Byron, seriously.
It looks really good, doesn't
delicious. Absolutely blooming delicious.
Well, I said often, though, we cook now, and sometimes we're like, I wouldn't have even noticed sometimes if I didn't put meat in things. I actually just enjoyed it just as much as if I didn't have that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my God. I've just seen what Choosey's doing. I've just brought it up on screen. Right then. So before we get to Choosey...
I didn't see what was that.
No. Before we get to Choosey, it is this week's weigh-in. So this is the part of the stream where we invite you to weigh in with us. Okay, we're going to play a little video that's got the scales. Imagine you are stepping on those scales. If you've already weighed in this week, please share. If you feel comfortable, share your weigh-in results. Let us know if you've gained, maintained or lost. Also, let us know if you are close to a Stone Award or a half Stone Award. For those of you in America, the Stone Awards are every 14 pounds, and a half stone is every 7. So that's just, I got no idea why it was 14 and 7. That makes no sense. But for some reason, at some point way back when in the history of the UK, they decided that a pound, 14 of those would make a stone. Not 10, not 15, but 14. So yeah, go ahead and oh my God, Byron, I've just seen your message, but go ahead and weigh in just 1 second. Before we do, this is Inception. Have you seen the movie Inception, where you're in a dream, in a dream, in a dream?
Yeah.
And you got to spin that spinning wheel, and at the end, is he actually still in a dream or is he in the real world? Because the spinning wheel, the spinning top doesn't fall, and it's all like, and then the camera cuts away before it falls, so we don't know whether he's in a dream or in the real world. This is Byron. Look at this. The keema was yummy, and our old video was your inspiration, where your new video has inspired me to go, oh, I want to cook a keema. Maybe I'll do a keema this week. That is Inspireception.
I said it is a thing where obviously we eat with our eyes, so if you make it and put a little bit of effort into what you're doing, whether it be the way you've chopped your vegetables and, you know, just make it look really nice, you're more likely to go, wow, and like really enjoy what you're eating. And like I say, we're like that. That's why I took a little bit of time with the pizzas today and made it all look, because you look at it after and you think, wow, I'm really hungry and I'm going to eat all of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Right then, please share your weigh-ins. Don't forget, there is no shame here at all. Whether you have gained, maintained or lost, whatever plan you are following, absolutely, you do you. Please share your results. If you need support, just mention that in the in your comment as well. But it is absolutely now time to weigh in. Right then, let's have a wee look. So it is time for our weigh-in. So as always, who went first this week? Oh, you went first this week. So you can go first today. So for those of you who don't already know, Ruffus, prior to coming back to Slimming World, at your biggest weight, you were, do you want to share your biggest weight?
29.5 stone.
So 29.5 stone. So we're just going to put that into context, because sometimes on our Slimming World journeys, especially if we've left group and come back, sometimes it does give us that slightly skewed approach, doesn't it? So then, Ruffus, you stepped onto those scales, and what happened for you this week, yesterday, at that there Slimming World?
I lost 2.5 pounds.
2.5 pound, you get the clap. Well done. 2.5 pound is amazing. So what is your total weight loss now?
I am 7 stone, 11.5 pounds.
That is incredible. 7 stone, 11.5. But more importantly,
I am exactly 17 stone now. So,
but do you know what that means?
It means next week, hopefully, I'll be in 16s next week.
So officially, Ruffus, that means that you are about to get your 8 stone award.
Yeah.
Unofficially, you do realise that means you've lost 12.5 stone.
Yeah. And I am 4 weeks away from surgery.
12.5 stone.
Yeah.
12, let that sink in. 12.5 stone.
Yeah.
Computer, volume to 10. Computer, what is 12.5 stone in pounds?
12.5 stone is 175 pounds.
175 pounds you have lost.
That's a lot, isn't it? But I think sometimes you don't think about that part of it, because you're just focusing on what's in front of you. So I'm not really thinking about, that. At what point when I was 29.5, when did we go back? I can't remember. Then we had a break in between, and then I went back to group at 24 stone, I think 11.5 pounds.
Yep.
24 stone, 11.5. on the 1st of the 10th, 24. So we
in
are
less than a year, in 47 weeks.
In 4 weeks' time,
5
just
weeks time.
over, it'll be
5 weeks' time. We've got 5
year.
more weigh-ins, and then we'd have done a year.
Yep.
And you'll have done over 8 stone in
But
that
I
year.
won't, in 4 weeks, I won't be getting weighed in on a Tuesday because I'm having surgery. So
we're both having surgery. My eye gets a laser, and then you've got proper surgery.
So that
I've just
week,
got a
I'm
little
not
bit
sure
of a
what day.
flash.
It might be that I don't I might have to just weigh in at home
Or
on the scale in
weigh
the
in on the
kitchen,
Monday.
or
We'll just get weighed in on Monday.
Oh yeah, before I go and have it done. Yeah, because I've got to be up
it's
early,
fine.
super early on Tuesday morning and go to the hospital.
Absolutely incredible, Ruffus.
yeah.
Absolutely
yeah.
incredible. 12 and a half stone now in total. Nearly 8 stone since October.
That's it.
Absolutely bonkers.
Like I say, and I know I'm normally on here with a black top on, and I don't always have my sleeveless on, but it's just real life that I have a bit of loose skin, and there's not a lot I can do about it. So yeah, that's just how it is.
We are going to talk about that in a future extra helping video, because we've got a few thoughts and feelings about.
But like I say, it doesn't bother me. Like I say, I'm trying to do arm exercises a little bit, and just make changes as I go.
So, as the consultants always say, at 12 and a half stone, because you would get your 12 and a half stone award. I've only got them going up to 8 on here. I've got bigger ones on the other one, but only up to 8 that I've put on here. How do you feel from your very biggest a few years back, like 3 years, 4 years ago, whatever it was, to now having lost effectively a medium-sized adult from your body?
I'll say I used to. Basically, I just wasn't really living. I don't think it was just like existing. I wasn't living properly, and you don't realise how little you can do when you've got that much weight on your body. Whether it be not being able to touch your toes, or just being exhausted, just moving around or walking up the street and back, or whatever it be. It's only once. If you gradually put weight on over a long period of time, for the people that do that, you don't realise these little bits that you slowly then can't do. And only once, you go to Slimming World or you follow their plan, that you realise, it's just like... And I think just looking back and realising that, wow, I didn't even realise I couldn't do those things anymore. I really didn't realise. And whether it be like things like now, I couldn't cross my legs and sit one leg across the other, and now I do it effortlessly. Now I don't, it's just bonkers, isn't it?
Amazing. So then let's have a look at everybody's weighing results. So Dormouse, many bad words said as on plan, but you gained 3 pounds. Looking at your hands and feet that day, no wonder you're full of fluid. It is what it is. Just keep going. Exactly, my darling. Listen, you get the clap for that. You absolutely get the clap for that. Dormouse has got some quite significant health issues, and when you fill with fluid, my darling, you know that's what it is. You know that you've been eating on plan. Keep going. That mindset of not allowing your health to distract you from being on a healthy eating lifestyle, and that will eventually get you that lower weight that you need. That is what will keep you going, my darling. Your mindset is incredible. You're an inspiration to me personally, just to keep going. So amazing, Dormouse. Seriously, major clap for you, my darling. Hazel Morgan, you didn't weigh this week as you were away at the weekend, but you weighed on Saturday, so really trying. Good luck to you for Saturday, my darling. Hopefully you have a magic result. Magic. With a wand. Byron, you've inspired lots of creators this week with your video. Yep, you started a tag, my darling. Diane Oakwell, you lost 1 pound, got your half stone award. That is awesome. Hang on, I've got one of those here. And Simmer of the week and month. Oh my God, that is awesome. With your half stone award, here we go. We'll bring that one up. There you go, my darling. Your half stone award for Diane Oakwell. Well done to you. Awesome result. Angela Brown, you are very happy to maintain after a weekend away. You get a clap, my darling. Well done for you. Keeping it to a maintain is amazing. Karen Fraser, no weighing for you today as your hubby had a hospital appointment. Best of luck to your hubby. Hope everything goes well with him. And obviously for yourself, fingers crossed for your next weigh-in. Kimberly's here. Good evening, Kimberly. Showing up with 6 less teeth. Oh, my word. I am very, very, very triggered now. I could not imagine how that would be. Right. I am.
You mean just ow?
Yeah, ow, and oh my gosh,
Ow.
and
Ow.
oh my god, that is seriously scary to me. Dentists scare me. But anyway, see the conversation we had earlier. Welsh Pam, you've lost 1 1/4 pounds this week. That is awesome. Well done. Yucky da to you. I think that means good. Yucky da means good day, I think. I think so. I think I remember that right. Debbie's World, you lost £1, so you're now at 2 stone and a quarter, which means you also got your stone award. No, your 2 stone award. There we go, not your stone award. 2 stone and a quarter. Debbie, that's awesome. Well done to you.
2 stone and a half.
2 stone and half a pound. Sorry, yeah, I misread that. That is awesome. Slimming Well Vegan, you gained £4. Are you okay with that, my darling? Do you know where that came from? Was it an expected gain, or was it something that came out of the blue? Because we've all had it.
Yeah, we've all done that.
know my last 2 weigh-ins, super on plan, 100%. Gain 2.5. No, gain 3, gain 2.5. So it does
like
happen
me,
from time
like
to
I say,
time.
where we've had times where we've probably eaten too much fibre and our bodies have not done the usual, and yeah, sometimes you can have a gain from that.
Absolutely.
Happens, doesn't it?
Janet Heason says you're going to order the slow cooker liners. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You've got 2 slow cookers. Do you know what?
Yeah.
They save so much washing up. So much
I said, if
easier.
you're on the Facebook group on the Loser Club
pop
on
them
there,
on there.
we'll pop the link on it. Or
Yeah,
something
if you're
to
not
get
on the
them.
Losers Club on Facebook,
But yeah,
join
like I
it.
say,
Just look for the Losers
yeah,
Club by Beyond
They
Authentic.
are so,
Hang on.
make
Just look
things
for
so much easier.
If you're not on our Facebook group, just join it. Just look for the Losers Club from Beyond Authentic. Freeze frame. Yay.
Or something.
Byron the Vegan Loser, £0.5 off for you this week. Oh my gosh. You'll eventually get that 3 stone award. Look, it's here waiting for you, Byron. It is right here. Oh my gosh. Right here waiting for you, my friend. So close. Keep going, but you do very much get the clap. And also for inspiring all of us to do our rants and love letters to Slimming World. So thank you very much for
I was
that.
surprised though how many people, had really good things, and then obviously some bad things about Slimming World. But I think that just, it's like everything though, isn't it? You are going to
Absolutely.
like good things and then bad things about stuff.
Absolutely. Everybody's saying how inspiring you are. Oh, makes me sick. Makes me sick. No, it does. It does. You are an inspiration.
What makes you sick?
No, you're an inspiration.
Sick.
Ethelred, Ed says, nearly on hole 4 of your... oh, gosh. Hang on. It's jumped. Hang on. Oh, my God. So many messages. Right. Hole 4 of your belt, size 36 jeans are getting super baggy on you. Seriously considering getting the next size down. That is an amazing non-scale victory. Well done to you. Everybody's saying again how amazing you've done. Bean Feast. Wow, £2 down this week. That's awesome. 2 stone 11 down in total. Amazing. Kimberly down south, hello from Alabama. Sweet home Alabama. Gotta say it every time. Over 40% of your highest weight you've lost. Yeah. Byron did the math.
I said sometimes sometimes that's what you look at, isn't it?
You should
Just
get a Club 40 award. There is apparently a Club 50.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I don't think you'll get it though because we restarted at 24, but not from there. But that is incredible. That is awesome.
Well, come back in at 24, but my weight I need to get down to is 13 and a half.
Yeah.
So
You won't be far from that.
No,
That's amazing. You weighed today, Janet, and you got a maintain. Well done for you. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, share that in the
all.
chat, my darling, if you're okay with that.
I said I'd class that as a win.
I class it as a win.
Yeah.
Even a small gain, I class as a win if it's deserved. Audrey Shaw, amazing, Rufus. You lost 1.5 pounds of the £2 gain. Oh, you were also voted Woman of the Year.
Wow.
That is awesome. And you are also working towards your 3 Stone Award. It's right here, look, on screen whenever you want it. It's there. It's tempting. Absolutely. Kimberly didn't weigh this week. Absolutely. Just keep going, my darling. You've got a very good excuse having 6 fewer teeth. Lisa, hello, my darling. Hi, Lisa. Lisa says, hi, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Lisa says, hi, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Lisa says, hi, Lisa. Lisa says, hi, Lisa. Lisa says, hi, Lisa.
I know
Lisa
often
says,
you
hi,
do
Lisa.
talk
Lisa
to yourself,
says, hi,
but
Lisa.
yes.
I know, right?
Yes.
It's amazing that I can type a whole comment to myself without even noticing.
Yeah, how did you do that?
Lisa and Rufus, you've maintained this week. Amazing. But you've lost 7.5 stones since June. Awesome. Hang on, I do have one of those. Here we go. 7.5 stone. That is awesome.
Blimey.
Absolutely. You're going to Mallorca.
Now a size 14.
Oh, that is amazing. You were a size 20 and now you're a size 14 going away. That is so amazing, my darling. Well done to you. That is a lot of effort. Absolutely. Yeah, I would also have to be knocked out, my darling. You were knocked out. Hopefully you don't say anything bad. Probably did. You probably, as long as they film it, you can put it on your YouTube, Kimberly. It's thanks for sharing. It's so true. You don't realise what you lose in terms of life and doing even little things slowly by the excess weight. You're amazing. He really is amazing. I'm so lucky. You're so amazing. You really do inspire me. S. Simpson, you'll be interested in your thoughts on loose skin. You have it, and while you'd rather not from an aesthetic point of view, you catch yourself admiring them as a symbol of a fantastic life-changing progress. I'm saying nothing, but you know the take we tend to take on these things these days.
So I said, but you also get people that have lost, quite a bit of weight and will never go outside or take their top off or things like that. And now I'm just like, sod it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
If someone sees I've got loose skin on my arm and I go outside or whatever, it doesn't bother me. So
Slimmy World Vegan says it was out of the blue, the gain of £4, but lots of gut issues going on.
That could be
absolutely right here.
Yep.
What is it they say? I hear you, sister.
But I said,
I hear you.
With inflammation in your gut, that you can hold a lot more water. So it could well be that.
Talking about water, is it time?
It is.
A quick hydration reminder.
Oh. So I've run out of drink. I have to have the caffeine free.
I know, I've got that in mine. I've got caffeine free Pepsi in mine. It means good health or cheers.
I'm not mixing my drink on.
Yaki da. Good health. Yeah, good health. Yaki da. Yaki da. Well done. Good health. That's right. It's perfect.
I know, it's just like you used to live there or something.
Mm-hmm. No, I've never lived there. I've worked there a few times. Never lived in Wales. Yucky da. Lucky duck.
Yeah.
Yes.
You used to get round it, dear.
Oh, that's really interesting. There is a Club 50. It was introduced for the 50th anniversary of Slimming World. That's really interesting.
That wouldn't have been that long ago, though, would it?
No. Don't worry, Nikki. We've all had that's your name, Nikki. I keep forgetting it, Nikki. You've all had unexpected games. It's just part and parcel of it. It absolutely is.
I said I don't know how many times now. Like I say, how many weeks it is, but even me, I've had, I think I like 3 or so maintains, and I've had a couple of smallish gains. I've had, and even for me, eat the same thing every week, and be quite careful about what we eat and how much we eat, and still I've had some gains as well, and like I said, it's just part of it.
It happens,
doesn't it? Happens to everyone.
It's just
all
life. It is just life.
And sometimes
really
it is that your body's retained in a bit more water. It could be that you've eaten too much fibre, didn't poop enough, and all sorts of things as to why.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It was brought in 2019, and they gave a £50 voucher. Damn it! You shouldn't have restarted. We should have just carried on from before. Yeah, but could you imagine a year's worth of Slimming World you were allowed to pay to get 50 quid? It's a bit rubbish, isn't it? I could give you a £50 voucher.
So I've got to go down to
12
and a half stone nearly, or just
12
under
stone,
just under 12 and a half
5 and a
stone.
half.
Is it? And we'll see. We'll see what happens.
To get 50 quid? Okay. You will. Okay. All right,
Oh, no.
Janet, my darling. Janet says you will. You promise.
So you end up betting me. I couldn't get down to that, and I probably could.
Oh, you, God, knowing you, if you wanted to get to 8
50
stone,
quid,
you'd get to 8
worth
stone.
£50.
A £50 voucher. I bet it's a £50 voucher to Slimming World.
Oh, that wouldn't be very good, would it?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Is it not £50 for a takeaway? I mean,
A fake
I'd
away.
never have that.
£50
would I?
off Slimming World books.
And do you know what? In
Am I going to weigh in then?
11 months, we've not had a takeaway. Not
Don't want one.
Not one.
Don't want one.
Not
And
where some people, like sneaky people, like who
until Luke John starts doing takeaways.
Go get weighed and then like go, oh, going to get a takeaway, I'm
No.
going to get a kebab.
Until Luke
And,
John
yeah.
starts doing takeaways from his Slimming World options in his cafe, I am not doing a takeaway.
We'll go and have dinner there.
We are going to one day, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So then, I did get on the scales this week, and after the last 2 weeks, so again, 4 weeks ago, so August for me, a maintain, £9.5 loss, ridiculous, followed by a £3 gain and a £1.5 gain. So in total in August, I lost, when you balance it all out, £4.5. £5 in total in August. But all 4 weeks of August, I ate the same food.
Same food.
The
Same
exact
as me.
same food.
Yeah.
Bonkers. Every single week. And so that's where I was going. So what happened when I got on the scales? £2.5 off. I actually lost weight.
That's your body, dear.
And a proper amount, a good, like a huge amount. £2.5 for me is like, is huge. I lost it. I have no idea.
Your body
what
is a
going on.
mystery.
I do know. Again, we're about to talk bodily stuff. I do know that with my gastro stuff going on, a little bit like Nikki, Slimming World Vegan, I've got those tummy troubles that are going. Yeah. Basically, I'm on some medication to try and deal with the fact that the meds I take for my pain and my diabetes cause constipation. And so I'm on some tablets to try and stop that. However, if I have slightly too many, or if I don't get the balance correct of the tablets, it literally does a 180. So it's one or the other at the moment. And that's how I've been flip-flopping throughout last month and still now. So I'm still trying to work out what I can take to alleviate the constipation without flipping it 180. So my body at the moment is just doing all its weird things. Plus, of course, at the moment I do have to be realistic and say that I do have bladder cancer currently. So until that's got rid of,
as well,
my body's doing some strange sort of, there could be some inflammation, there could be other things going on that my body's using to fight that.
And that's going to take a bit of time, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And until that's dealt with, I'm just eating the food, staying on plan 100%, and whatever happens on those scales will just happen on those scales. So it is just one of those things that we're just constantly ticking over with.
But if anyone else has any sort of issues like that, or like inflammation in the gut and things like that,
really does
just be kind to yourself. Like I say, if you know that you're eating everything on plan, and you know everything you're putting in your body. So if some weeks it goes up and down, and you have weeks like that, just be kind to yourself, and don't be too hard on yourself.
One thing I am acutely aware of is that my rings are now, I'm having to put a ring kind of smallenizer. Yeah, I'm having to ensmallen, not embiggen, but ensmallen my rings. I'm going to have to get them done. Certainly the topaz and my engagement ring as well. That's the wedding ring's okay, but the engagement ring is a bit
To get them shrunk.
Yeah, look, you can see, look. Luckily, the wedding ring keeps it in place, but the others will need to be taken down a little bit, just a little bit, because I've got a cheap silver ring holding my wedding ring and engagement ring in place at the moment.
That's what they're for. Yeah.
What, the cheap rings?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cheap silver rings, probably. But that does mean I'm back in my 17s. That took a while.
And I'm just about to leave.
I know. I was like, yay, I'm back in the 17 zone. The last time I did that was when I lost that 9.5. I was like, I'm in the same stone bracket as Ruffus.
Oh.
I'm in it by £0.5 pound. And if he loses £0.5 pound, he's out of it. Annoying.
Oh.
Annoying, but, you know, we take it.
Like you say, we're all in our own little dinghies.
I know, we're not in the same boat. We're on the same ocean.
As long as we've not got sharks in the water, we're all
in our
good.
own little boat.
Yeah.
So I've lost a grand total of £82, and I have 35.5 to go until my target. If it means for me, my average weight loss is £1.75 over the last 11 months.
Yeah.
I haven't worked yours out yet.
No.
£1.75 over 11 months and 47 weigh-ins. Yours was 175, which means if I stick to 1.75, which is my average, if I keep that going, I will hit target towards the end of January.
Yeah.
If for whatever reason, if I can sort out these tummy troubles, then I am still within shouting distance of £2 a week to still hit target around about New Year. So I probably won't get it for Christmas, but I can probably get it around about end of January, beginning of January, which will be an amazing gift for the coming year.
And I've got 5.5 months to get my weight down to 15 stone so that I can get an opinion for surgery.
Exactly. So yours is coming as well.
So if I think I worked out that if I get at least £1 to £1.50 a week, if I get more, then that's a bonus. But if I get £1 to £1.50 every week, then that'll be really good.
Yeah.
That'll be spot on then.
Which means I'm about 68% of my body weight from when I started. Which is, I think that's pretty damn good, considering all the health stuff I've been dealing with.
I think
I will take that. £2.5 pounds, I will gratefully take that result this week. So yeah.
But I know me, like I say, I would rather eat really lovely food and really enjoy everything I have and not, be racing to the finish line and, and having to cut little things out of what I eat. I would rather enjoy quite a lot of my sins. So some days I have between 10-15 sins, eat loads of lovely food, still lose weight, and I don't feel like I ever go without anything.
No. Hang on, you are how many pounds away from your 8 stone? Are you 2.5?
I've got 2 stone exactly to get to my 15. So I'm 17
hang on,
stone.
112. Right, so 14 times 8.
I've got 5.5 months to get to my...
Just doing the calculations on the fly. Divided by 47 weeks. So I've lost 1.75. You've lost 2.4 around, nearly £2.5 every week on average, between 2 and 2. So say £2.25 easily every single week is your average for 47 weeks. Bonkers.
But I say this is, as much as people say it's hard losing weight, this I feel is the easiest part of Slimming World, and people say it's the maintaining when you get to that point and balancing, getting a healthy balance so that you stay within your target then.
Absolutely. Thank you to everybody who's put lovely comments in the chat. I'm not going to read them all out because I get big-headed and then I get cringe and scared. Almost as cringe. Oh, by the way, Byron, can I just say to Byron, we want you to do a recipe, my darling, on a really sexy salad. We would love it, wouldn't we, if Byron does a really, really super sexy, mega sexy salad recipe. We would love to know what you put in your sexiest of sexy salad. A sultry sexy salad, I think, would be a wonderful video from a vegan perspective on what a sultry sexy special salad would be. That would be amazing, because I know Byron loves it. when salads are called
Didn't
sexy.
they used to like call it a sexy salad when you had beetroot and stuff, all the colours through the salad, didn't it?
I don't know.
No?
We'll have to wait and see what Byron comes up with on his super sexy sultry salad video.
That'd be nice. But then you will have to make a sexy salad. Then.
Straight face. See how straight faced I am? Yes.
Sexy salad.
Thank you to everyone for your comments.
So is it not just a sexy salad? It's a super sexy salad.
A super sexy sultry salad?
Is that a bit naughty, isn't it?
I don't know. A bit sassy. A super sexy sultry sassy salad. There we go. Super sexy
yes.
sultry sassy salad.
Yeah.
From Byron the Vegan Loser. You can all watch out for that video coming very soon, I'm sure. I am sure Byron would love to film that for you. Catherine Loftus, good evening to you, my darling. Brilliant loss, thank you very much. Diane Oakwell, well done, both of you. Well done to everyone. Well done to everyone. You agree, looking at your progress over the month makes sense. It really does. It really, 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 really does. Byron said it would definitely include eggplant.
Don't forget the cucumber. Don't forget
eggplant,
the
cucumber, peach. There's all sorts you can put in a super sexy, sultry, sassy salad.
A bit of mango.
Mango's not an emoji for naughty things.
No.
Anyway, Janet says you lost 9 years ago. You went from a size 20 to a 12, and you're still a size 12. That is awesome. Have we got? Oh yeah, we have. Absolutely awesome. Well done to you. So then, let's move on.
I know.
Before we get stuck on our super sexy salty salads.
All our talk of sexy food.
I know. Byron loves it so much. No, if you if you watch Byron's 5 things he hates about Slimming World video, if you haven't seen it, please do go and check it out. It is an awesome video. In that video, Byron started the whole trend. Jane Day, the Empress.
I said, but the thing as well.
Where was your bow?
Oh, sorry.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
Jane.
Thank you. And Luke John did it, and who else did it? A few people have done it.
But also, the thing about, like...
We did it.
The thing about Slimming World meals and not being that many vegan choices, and we did go and have a look, and yeah, there's not that, you know, especially great. Even...
The one you had was good, though.
Yeah, but I said especially the... Was it roasted vegetable tikka masala, was it I had, which was really, really nice.
It was nice, yeah.
And you had a green
I preferred the Thai green curry.
Thai green curry. But they, even for like Lisa, there's just, because they don't do gluten-free pastas and things like that in the meals, there's not a lot of choice for you either.
No, and our consultant actually did come back to us from that, because our consultant asked head office why there isn't a gluten-free product range, and she said it's because it's produced
elsewhere
in a factory that also does all the normal pasta.
So,
it's impossible to guarantee that it's gluten-free. So
that's why
I get what they're saying, but they could still do one that says it is a gluten-free recipe but may contain gluten because of the factory. It's the way that others do those recipes. So they could do that if they wanted to.
Yeah.
They're just choosing not to, because it's between you and me. They've probably done some research, realised that there's not enough of a market for it, and it wouldn't be worth the faff.
They wouldn't sell that many, maybe. Not as many as they do all the other stuff.
No, to be honest, I think it's the same reason that they don't do too much of the vegan ones.
Yeah.
Was the tikka masala good? It was. I thought it was okay. Rufus liked it.
I really liked it, because it had quite a bit of sweet potato in it as well.
Yeah,
so
we
nice.
Split the 2 meals between us so we could each taste.
Try a bit of both.
And it was okay. I had the chicken tikka, the chicken Thai curry one, and to be honest with you, that was nicer in my doodah.
But also, like I say, if you are someone that goes to Slimming World, or you've got the app, we've still got the 10% off.
Until October the 6th, I think it is.
In the food warehouse or in Iceland, until the 6th of October.
Yeah, so and if you are a Slimming World member and you've got the app,
it's on the
app. It's on your phone as well. If you look at features and just scroll down, you can see the app, and it's a barcode, and they'll scan that at Iceland for you. Yeah. And then you can reuse it multiple times. It's not just 10% off Slimming World, it's 10% off everything you buy in your Iceland shop. So if your freezer's a bit empty, or if you know, like we know at the end of September, we're going to have probably a week where we will live on freezer pre-made food.
If anybody, like any people would like this, like I say, we're not using it because we use the one on our phone.
Yeah, well, I could always put the barcode, because even the barcode here is something that's reusable.
Do a photo.
I can put a photo of it on the Facebook page, on the Facebook group. By the way, if you aren't already a member of the Facebook group,
and you just do a screen grab of it on your phone, just take it to the supermarket.
Absolutely.
And they'll just scan it on your phone.
And remember, if you aren't already a member of the Facebook group, just search for the Losers Club by Beyond Authentic Freeze Frame.
Yes.
You didn't freeze frame.
Oh.
Yeah. Right then. So Choosey, we have done that there, Choosey.
We did.
So let's go and have a look at what Choosey is doing. So everybody, it is time for Choosey. I need to press that button. Sorry, I was pressing all the wrong buttons then.
You like pressing all the buttons.
We do. So then let's have a look and see what has won the Choosey for this week. Hang on. Where is it? Have I... Oh, okay. Why is my... Hang on, everybody. Give me 1 second. Oh, there we go. So Choosey... Oh! I mean, I'm happy, but also I'm not particularly happy. Hang on. Let me find it on the doodah. So, Choosey this week is... Oh, where is it? There we go. Choosey is this one. And I will get the details on screen. There we go.
I wonder, though, in Wales, do they have a different word for muffin?
I don't know.
No, don't know.
My favourite Welsh word is microwave. Do you know what it is in Welsh?
Ping.
No. Pop-de-ping.
Pop-de-ping. Yeah.
So when you do the popcorn in the microwave, it goes
ping.
Pop-de-pop-de-ping. Pop-de-ping. I love it. And Welsh for taxi. Taxi. There you go. Anyway, I know. Stop trying to do the accent, Lisa. I can't do it on demand.
What, taxi?
Right. Yes.
Yes.
So here we go with, how many votes was it?
Poppity-ping. Yes.
Pop-de-ping. With, hang on. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button.
The ham and egg muffins.
With 40-something votes, the ham and egg muffins have won.
Thank you.
Have won the coveted Choosey for this week, which means you get to make them, and I get to sit back and film it and edit it, which I have to do anyway. But I get to eat them. This is awesome.
You like things like that because they're snacky.
They're snacky foods. I am really happy that won instead of my Mexican turkey parcels. I was looking forward to Mexican turkey parcels. I think they'll be really tasty.
Maybe would be in pastry or something, but no, they're just wrapped in a bit of paper and just thrown in the oven.
I still think they will be really tasty, to be honest, and I would have a go at making them at some point. But the ham and egg and ham muffins, the little tasty snack foods, that was on my list way back in about week 3 of coming back to Slimming World.
Especially if you are someone newish to Slimming World, these are a really good grab and go kind of snack that you can have.
They absolutely are. Excuse me while I just pinged my can.
Poppity ping, yeah.
I
don't poppity ping your can because it will, like, your kitchen might explode.
So then, because you won, do you want to choose? Do you want to get your winning option for this week's, or do you want to go first with this week's Choosey option?
I'll go first then. This week.
Oh, there's a difference, by the way. First of all, there is a difference. If you were here earlier, you did hear us say it. We are using... Oh, by the way, Slimming World Vegan has done a video from the perspective of someone who has left as a member of Slimming World.
Okay. We'll have to have a look.
We will find that out and we'll put it on our Facebook page.
We'll have a look.
Facebook group. I keep saying page. Bloody hell. Our Facebook group, the Losers Club by Beyond Authentic. Just look for that on Facebook.
But yeah, so we buy... Most months, we get a magazine...
The Slimming World magazine.
You get loads of recipes inside these. And we've looked at loads. We don't use them. So, just for this, like say this time, maybe we'll do it again. That we're going to pick a recipe out of the book. And also, this month's book, also comes with this comfort. Take comfort.
But
which
you
is
do
a little
know-
book of recipes.
Can I just say, you did say to me what you
Yeah.
were doing this week, and you don't normally do that, and I may have to
Oh, I
change
didn't.
mine.
I said something else and then...
Have you
I
changed
said-
it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
I
good
did.
then. Right, so
I
you
did.
do that, and I'll go back to my first
Yeah.
choice. Which got to try and find it because I didn't mark the page. Right, so what is yours?
It was kind of like, do you want this one or do you want that? But I was like, I'm going to take the little one. I did look at it, a few
So
weeks ago.
what is the item?
But the item is, let me see. I bet you're excited.
I'm excited.
Right, we've got cheesy chicken, leek and pea risotto. So,
That's the one you said. Yeah, cheesy chicken, leek and pea risotto.
yeah.
So what's in it?
There's chicken, leek and pea and rice. So it says there's onion, you've got 2 leeks, rinsed sliced into rings. You've got 250 grams of dried risotto rice, 1.2 litres of hot chicken stock, made with 2 stock cubes. I'm quite glad it says that actually, because often they just don't have much seasoning in the recipes. There's 120 grams of frozen peas, juice of 1 lemon plus a zest to serve, 120 grams of fresh parmesan, 250 grams of cooked chicken, skinned and any visible fat removed, shredded, shredded at room temperature.
Okay.
10 grams of fresh basil
Basil.
leaves, torn, obviously, for extra flavour.
Get the flavour in
Extra
it, mate.
flavour. And all it says is it's an easy peasy take on an Italian classic
Easy
with
peasy.
a lovely lemony zing. Not poppity ping, it's a lemony zing. Yes.
Right. So, you know when you just said
Oh.
that you changed it,
Oh,
right? That's the one you told me about earlier. So when you said you changed it, I'm sticking to the one that I already chose in the
did you?
book, in the magazine before you said what you're choosing.
I
Because you did say a
actually-
chocolate pudding thing that I thought you were changing it to. Yeah, but
this is what I was going to do, the chocolate pudding. What's that? Oh, turkey chili fries.
I will say there is a massive
Oh.
crossover between recipes in the magazine and recipes in the little
Yeah.
giveaway book. Right, so that is your one then, is it? The cheesy chicken leek and pea risotto.
But there is in this book.
No, stick to that.
No, I'm saying there is in this book as
No,
well.
stick to that a second. You can show that in a minute. Because when you said that you had changed it, I choosied from the magazine my recipe, which is also a bloody risotto.
Risotto war.
It is. This is a baked mushroom and leek risotto. So this is a vegan risotto.
Is it the same?
No.
Nearly.
This is a vegan risotto,
Oh.
and it's got very few anything in it. It's free food. It says
There's nothing in it.
no. It's got low-calorie cooking spray, 250 grams of mushrooms, 500 grams
Spring
of
onions.
leeks, garlic, plain
Is that
risotto.
chives?
Will you let me finish? 250 grams of chestnut mushrooms, 500 grams of leeks, 1 garlic clove, 125 grams of dried risotto rice, 450 ml of vegetable stock, unwaxed zest of a lemon, and 20 grams of chives. That's all that's in this.
We've got chives in the garden.
We have. Really, really simple, really easy, and I thought
How long does it take?
ready in an hour.
This one says 45 minutes.
Okay, whatever. All I'm saying is, when you just said
Yeah.
you changed your mind, I went and got back to this that I choosed from the magazine, because he said to me earlier, "Oh, I'm going to do a risotto," and I was like, "Oh, bugger, it means I need to change it." So when you just said you changed
Why
your
didn't you
mind,
change it?
because I didn't want risotto war, but now we got a risotto war. So there you go. I
It
didn't
is
know.
risotto war.
I did. This is honestly, you're all going to think this is planned. It isn't. I flicked through and I thought that our topic of comfort food. I thought, do you know what? That
yeah,
looks really
But
tasty.
yet there's also this one, which is also very nice.
I thought this would be really good option. It's vegan, so I thought Byron,
Mine's got lots of
Shell, Slimmywell Vegan,
Peas.
Nikki, everyone could try this and add
Oh, that's true.
a bit of ham in it if you wanted to make it, or a bit of chicken in it if you wanted to make it a meat version. Instead of veganizing something, you could meatize it. What's the word?
You could put veg stock cubes in it
And take the
Quan.
chicken out. And yeah, you
Quan
could do
instead.
both of them and not the cheese. So you could, theoretically. But anyway, those are going to be your options. I'm sticking with it.
So if someone on here turned around and
if you don't like risotto this week, tough.
if I was to win, they wanted me to use Quan instead of the chicken, I would happily do that.
Or maybe you could do a different... No, you've got to do cheesy chicken, peas... chicken, whatever the stuff was. You see, I had Choosey'd. I was ready.
There's a lovely salad.
Wow. I didn't choose the salad. I did go for, when you said you choose risotto, I did choose a second choice option, which was the steak chow mein. But I am sticking, because you've just flummoxed me with that, I am sticking with my vegan... No.
There's loads of good... Do you see the recipes
you don't
in
even,
there?
No, you don't get to look. You don't get to look. Because now you've got... Everyone's going to think that we've chosen this as a risotto war. Everyone's going to think this was planned. I purposely choosey'd a different recipe, and then you've gone back on it and choosey'd the one. So I know my choosey, so it looks like Choosey is choosey'd. So they're going to choosey between two choosies.
It says, this one says, if you want your Parmesan as your healthy, as one of your healthy extras, then... it's only one sin.
I don't care. Byron, Shao, Nikki, Slim and Well Vegan, all the vegans out there.
Sin free.
Come over to my side. Join the light side. Don't join the dark side. We'll do the light side. The vegan risotto. You want a war?
Mm-hmm.
As what was he called?
Do you like leeks?
What was he called? I do like leeks. There's leeks in this one as well.
I never knew.
As the famous wrestler, whose name I've completely forgotten. What was his character name? I can't remember. He said, "You want a war? You'll get a war." WCW versus WWF back in the day.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yes,
Razor Ramon.
Yeah.
That's it. Razor Ramon, when he went on WCW and basically went, "You want a war? You'll get a war." Famous words. Anyway, risotto wars. So your choosy option number 1 from Ruffus with dead animals in it. Baby, what is it? Chicken. Baby chicks. Cheep, 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 cheep.
Oh, no, I couldn't eat a whole one.
Cheep, 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 cheep. Choosey, give them the option.
Well, that'd be the same thing. Do you know what you said about your lovely, lovely, lovely muffins?
I don't care. For this moment in time, I am on board with the vegans. That's a war.
But your lovely,
No, there's a war.
lovely, lovely egg muffins.
No, there is a choosy war on. So right now, nothing else counts apart from...
So yeah. Oh, there is mine.
No, not... No,
that way.
That way.
There, that way.
Fold it like that. There you go.
Yeah,
they're not
mine.
getting fish and chips this time, although that does look nice.
Yeah.
So that's yours. Or you could choosy an amazing vegan risotto.
They look very similar. They look
No,
similar.
mine is made...
Mine's got no mushrooms in it.
Mine is made with the finest... Hang on. Nigel Lawson voice from M&S voice. Are you ready? Using the finest wild chestnut mushrooms and the homegrown chives for a warming taste of delicious risotto. What?
Heavy breathing on my bottom.
Yeah. Absolutely no wild or cage-caught animals are harmed in the making of this delicious, vegan, plant-based, planet-friendly...
Isn't she the one that turned around and said,
organic.
This is how you make cheese on toast? Or how you make a piece of toast? No, was it a boiled egg?
No, she went, this is how you boil a kettle. Yeah, but don't...
She was like,
shh. I'm concentrating. This is not any risotto. This is
as if people don't know
baked mushroom and leek risotto. There you go. That's what they've got this week.
But then she always used to tell you that there were certain ingredients that you needed for these recipes that you can't buy in everyday shops.
For this recipe, you will need. I know.
She would.
She would.
You need to.
Milan truffle oil.
Probably,
Yeah,
yeah,
something like that. Yeah, that. So then, those are your two Choosey options. So from Rufus, why are you choosing the chicken one? Because!
I don't know how many times you're going to use that joke.
I will use it
all the
because
time.
It's funny. Because! Right, go on then, the chickeny
It's funny
one.
even when it isn't funny anymore.
It's the best dad jokes are funny when you keep doing it.
I've
Because!
got cheesy chicken, leek and pea risotto.
Yep. Or your baked mushroom and leek risotto for
Yes.
as a vegan option. Those will be your Choosey options. They will go up on a poll later today. Right then, because
Yes.
I've lost
Just
the plot.
because.
I have lost the plot big time.
Pork, look, they've got a lovely pork.
Yeah,
and
we
bean
don't even look
casserole.
at any of that. God, I swear you're more ADHD than me today. Right then, my darling.
I don't know what you mean.
What are your
Hang on, my sticker there.
Because what are your goals this week for your Slimming World weight loss goal and your non-scale goal?
I'm trying to control the garden because the garden is getting a bit out of control at the minute, nearly. And just to do what works for me, just carry on going, eat lots of speedy food.
So your weight loss goal, what are you aiming for this week? What if I know they don't do it at group anymore, but if
I
lose
lose £1.50 to £2, I would be very, very happy.
hang on a second, because £1.50 would
Yeah.
put you at 7 stone 13.
Oh,
That would be I mean I wouldn't mind that. Another week when you're in the same stone bracket. 2.5
I
would
won't
get
be
you
in the same stone bracket next week.
Oh damn it, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
I
I maintain for Rufus. No, go on.
We'll see.
2.5 would get you your 8 stone award.
Yeah,
As
well,
the
we will
consultants
see.
always say.
We will see. See what happens. I'll say
So what's your goal? What are you aiming for?
at least 1.5, 1.5 to 2, and I'll be very, very happy.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
And your non-scale would be tackling the garden.
yeah. Just keep moving more. Keep doing it. Keep going, and yeah, just it helps. All helps burn calories a little bit in there, and
It does.
Yeah.
My on-scale victory, my on-scale target, my weight loss target, I am setting at 2.5 to try and claw back August's gains, to try and, 2.5 would also be, I think...
I said all that stuff that happened was out of your control.
Oh, it
anyway,
is completely.
So,
but 2.5 would put me back... No, hang on. Brain. 2 would get me back to where I was at 17.11. 2.5 would get me below that. So 2.5 would get me £0.5 back from the gains that I put on. So 2.5 is going to be my target. Also, for the next month, I'm going to make 2.5 my target for every week, because that extra will hopefully bring me that week or two closer to my target, so I could possibly get it for Christmas. However, I am very aware my health, with everything that's going on, what will be. I'm sticking to plan 100%, as I always do. Last week I had about 10 or 11 sins a day. I'm aiming to do that again this week to see whether eating those extra sins take me up to within that 5 to 15 amount that they say for everybody, but everybody if you are between the weight limits, obviously, and male and female and all of that malarkey. But I'm choosing at around about 12 sins a day cap. So as long as I'm between 8 and 12, I'll be happy with that.
I know, we just want to turn, at some point, we'll just turn sideways and then we'll just disappear.
I know, we'll become two-dimensional. Something we're already two-dimensional.
Yeah.
Characters. Oh. I know, right? What I would say, no, they're three-dimensional, look. They are.
You can't see my backside. Look, it's stuck on the.
We
mic.
both are. We're stuck on the.
So you can only see one side. It means that I'm not three-dimensional.
No,
look, you can only see the front.
So yeah, if you want to share your goals, please do so in the live chat. Slimming Well Vegan, any loss for you, Nikki, will be a relief. Non-weight goal to get back on your bike for at least one ride this week. I will say my non-scale goal is, as you can see, we haven't redone the room. That is going to be, it would be done whenever it's done. I keep saying I'm going to do it, whether it's my executive dysfunction, whether it's the fact that I have spent, what day was it this week? Sunday, completely unconscious all day and night. Today, I didn't wake up till 4 p.m. Ridiculous, because of the fibro.
The thing is, though, if anyone's got, health issues and stuff going on, just don't be hard on yourself. When you can do stuff, try and
do what you can when you
have
can.
a functional day. Do it when you can. And then, like I say, if it means that earlier in the day that you feel like you're more able to do stuff, then like you could do things like prepping up the meal stuff, so that later on it's just something that you just pop in the oven later on. And makes things a little easier for yourself.
Absolutely. Shell would love £1 next week. After your £2 this week, that would be amazing, Shell. But anything would be welcome. Well done for that.
I say £1 is people always seem to be in a kind of like a race with each other and like, oh well, they lost this much and I want to lose that. Why haven't I not lost that? And then be a bit hard on yourself. And sometimes I think that even if it's £1 is a lot.
It is.
You don't realise quite how much £1 is. And I think even if I, lose £1 one week, I'd be super happy with £1, to be honest. Like I say, anything is better than, putting on weight or, if you've had a super on week plan, you maintain for whatever reason, that's fine. Because even I've done that and I've been fine by that.
In all honesty, as much as I do have my weight loss targets, obviously, for health and everything else, I don't mind my August results, even though it balanced out £5 down over the course of a month. That's all right. £1.25 a week, that's all right. I can deal with that, or £1.50 a week. That's I'm okay with that.
It's a process.
And 100% on plan in August. Do you know what? After years of having disordered eating, read into that what you were. There's certain words we can't use on Slimming World, and having those sessions where we would eat continuously past the point we were full, past the point where we were uncomfortably full, and I've done that since childhood. The fact that I've gone 11 months without a single one of those, and whilst being able to maintain healthy food habits and staying 100% on plan, amazing. I will take that. So I look at it from the very, very, we have zoomed our picture out a lot, and that really works for us. But my non-scale target, my non-scale goal this week is, I've forgotten what I was going to say. I was going to say something really, really pertinent and wise and full of inspiration and golden light and
I love that what you just said. I love it. I love that.
Whatever that means for you, whatever that would be for you, add that. Pretend I said it here, right? I'm going here. Listen, you can hear me saying it right now. Editing gods, please put it in the mouth. Let the people hear what I'm about to say now.
That's a dormouse. Anything downward.
There you go.
Wow, I love that for you.
You love that. You heard
that
my inspirational words of wisdom then. Yes, they came through. Yes. Dormouse says anything downward would be good. Audrey Shaw says you would love a £4 loss. Wouldn't we all? One. But realistically, another £1.50 would be fine. Amazing. Like Rufus, I need to tidy up the garden, ready for winter. It's not quite that. It's not even autumn yet. Do you know it's still summer? Is it? Even though the leaves are all falling off the trees.
Just starting to,
The trees are falling off the leaves. The leaves are falling off the trees, but because Halloween is officially in the shops, this is also a non-scale victory, by the way.
Christmas stuff as well. Already.
And Christmas. We went to B&M. This is a extra large T-shirt from B&M, £6. Right? Nightmare Before Christmas with Jack Skellington, and that's it. There are pumpkins and ghosty things, but there's no there's no Oogie Boogie. There's no Lock, Stock and Barrel. No. There's no Zero. None of that on the T-shirt. But for £6, extra large means there's about a size 18. 2 weeks in a row in a size 18 top without having to stretch it out or do anything else. I will take that.
With losing weight, there is a big thing about it. It is all about your mindset and changing how you think about food and all of that stuff. And there are, if you're part of the app if you've got the app on Slimming World, and obviously you use all of that, whether you're online. They've got loads of really good podcasts and that to listening on of all the things about your mindset and how, you know, how we think and how we, you know, like say whether it be comfort eating and all of these things that we just do sometimes without even really thinking what we're doing, and we just, you know, all of a sudden we've gone to the fridge and we're, even though we're not hungry, we're looking in the fridge for food, and all of these little things, you know, and it just is a process. Like I say, it's not just about we used to eat all this amount of rubbish food and now, you know, but now we eat a lot better.
We do.
But it is all about your mindset and changing some of the things that you just patterns that you would normally do.
It absolutely is. And we're going to be discussing the latest Slimming World news, and a little bits of stuff from the channel and stuff will all be up on Extra Helping on Friday evening at 6:30, and tomorrow's video will be the recipe for the meatloaf that we showed you earlier. Really nice, actually. Really good meatloaf. We've still got one of them in the fridge, and we're going to cook that one for tomorrow.
So
and
we'll definitely have
Friday.
that again.
We are, because it's in the fridge.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Byron says you'd be delighted with £1. Anything more would be awesome. £1 would get you your 3 stone, remember?
I know.
4 stone. 5 stone? 3 stone. 3 stone.
3 stone.
Yeah. Dormouse says you've got local flooding today. Oh, I'm sorry about that. We've got thunderstorm warnings in place for tomorrow.
Oh,
so
we have,
if it does thunderstorm tomorrow, I will be in the garden dancing. Just
I'll be out
know.
holding my plants.
Yeah, you hold on to the plants. I will be dancing
sure.
around. I would say in
as
the news,
long as
but the
we
last time
don't
I did
have
that, the neighbours complained.
As long as we don't have bad wind going, then it'll be
you
fine.
get bad wind as it is.
But
the beans in the blooming meatloaf. Good Lord, there should have been a weather warning for that.
No.
Anyway, yeah. Audrey
Yeah.
says it is Scotland. It's winter, August already. Autumn already in Scotland. 12 degrees today. That's
you do have
freezing.
all seasons, you know,
You
all
do.
in one.
Sometimes in the same day. On that bombshell, we're going to go. We will see you very soon. Don't forget, as I say, Extra Helping on Friday, the Choosey recipe tomorrow, and we'll be back with another haul on Monday. And I think the Choosey video, depending on when we film it, should go back to Tuesdays now. But we'll be back next week, Wednesday, 6:30. What time?
At 6:30 p.m.
PM, and that is in the UK time zones.
It is.
Yes, but very soon the clocks go fall backwards.
And don't forget, if you want a link to the liners on the Amazon, then we will put that on the Facebook page.
And
I
will also
Facebook group. Sorry.
Yeah, if you don't use Facebook, I will actually put it into the description box down below. Don't let me forget.
Yeah.
But that's going to be it from us, everybody. And thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to everybody who has been here. Thank you to everybody who has helped us this week and joined us. And thank you to everybody who has subbed. Thank you to all of you who have helped us get to that 300,000 views. That is bonkers. I mean, it's only taken like 8 years on the channel, 9 years. But that is bonkers.
Well, we've
absolutely
never,
bonkers.
you know.
Oh, Luke Johns just popped in, and the Duchess of Oak Trees. I love your name, Duchess. I really do. Just before we go, Audrey Shaw, food amnesia is what you call it when you don't notice or remember what you've eaten.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It's easy done,
Hazel
though,
says
isn't it?
bye-bye. Duchess of Oak Trees says hi. Luke John, you'll catch up in the morning. Okay, my love. Okay. Welsh Pam, thank you. You're brilliant. Much love, everyone, says Dormouse. Late at work, as always. You work too hard, Luke. You really do. Thank you for a brilliant laugh, says Audrey. Thank you for a wonderful live stream, says Byron. Everyone's saying hi to Luke. But that is going to be it from us. Night Shell. Everyone, we will see you very, very soon. And as we also always say, stay you, stay true, stay authentic.
And happy slimming.
And happy slimming. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.